Hi friends and family, welcome to my channel. This is How the Hook Turns. My name is Bernadine. I want to welcome you. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back to see me for a little while. And yeah, I'm broadcasting from my little yarn craft room on the high plains of West Texas, Plainview, Texas. And my friends, it's been hot in Texas. Well, I know it's been hotter other places. I'm not saying that. But I'm not other places. I'm here. And yeah, it's been pretty hot here. It's been in the hundreds. I know. I know a lot of you are having 110, 108. And it's dry heat. Okay, so there is that. So that's a good thing. It would be a whole lot worse if we were in a lot of humidity. But no, we're in a dry area. And by dry, we need some rain. Yes, we do. And yeah, Friday, August the 8th, 2025. Finish it Friday. Well, I don't have anything to finish Friday. But I did have something I finished yesterday. So I will show it on Finish It Friday. At the present time, I only have one whip. Take a gasp. Really? Yes, friends. I only have one whip, and this is it. This is my knitted blanket that I'm working on in the basket weave pattern. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be plenty wide for a little throw blanket. Plenty wide to cover up with on these cold winter nights. This blanket can't live here, unfortunately. It has to go off somewhere else to live because it is a hand-knitted blanket, and I have cats, and they have claws, toenails, fingernails, claws. And if you snag a knitted object with a cat claw, I don't think it ever looks the same again. So I have cats, so I'm not keeping it. So hopefully at Christmas, this will end up with somebody, okay? I'm probably a fourth of the way finished with it. Yeah, not very far really in the scheme of things, in a blanket. I got plenty of yarn to go in this blanket. And I am I'm not crocheting this. I'm knitting this with 6mm Chalgu, I think that's how you pronounce it. Circular knitting needles. I recently ordered some more in different sizes. I have a size 5 of these with a 40-inch cable. I can't find it. I have torn this little room upside down and I can't find it. So I had to order some more. If I had had a 5 or a 5.5, I would have gone with that instead of the 6, but I'm glad I went with the 6 because it's going to be very drapey, very comfy. It's going to hang over you nicely. And yeah, it's plenty thick. The stitches, I mean, they're good with the 6mm. Yeah. So this is what I'm working on. I'm using Caron Simply Soft yarn of different colorways. This one happens to be bone. Yeah, and the stats on this puppy, there they are. Now, this is a Yarn Inspiration yarn, and this splits really bad if you crochet. I have not had an issue with knitting needles, okay? Knitting needles work just fine. Crochet hooks, not so well. In my experience, okay? Just saying. Yesterday, I did have something that I completed. I started it Wednesday night late, and I finished it yesterday. And this is a second little gnome out of my book. Of course, I don't have my book handy. Of course I don't. I wouldn't be me if I had it all together, would I? There. The book. Okay. Now, the first gnome I did, this is the first gnome I did. I could not get his beard right to save my life. I started it 3 different times, and they all ended up like this. Because, oh, there you are, because I was working in the round. But this book, yeah, I'm blaming the book for this boo-boo. This book started out making the top of the gnome all the way down his body, working in the round. Okay? We made his arms working in the round. Started with a magic loop. Started with a magic loop, working in the round. Made the nose. Started with a magic loop, working in the round. We came to the beard, starting with the magic loop. I thought we worked it in the round. It never said not to work it in the round. It started with a magic loop, so I thought it was working in the round. No, friends, it is not working in the round. You make this little beard. You put your magic loop starts right here, and you just work it back and forth. You don't work it in the round. But it didn't say that. And I'm not blaming the book. I looked at this. I knew it didn't look right, but I couldn't figure it out. So after I finished this little guy, and this was worked with a size, there you are, a size 5mm crochet hook. When I worked this little guy yesterday, I was using a 3.75mm crochet hook. And you can see the difference in the sizes. So, if you want a larger gnome, just get a larger hook. If you want a little gnome, go with the hook size that it says. This is a 4-weight yarn up here. The body and the hat and everything. And the beard is a 4-weight yarn. The ruffle around him is a 4-weight yarn. The only thing that's a 3-weight yarn, are his little hands. Okay? I didn't glue this one together because I still haven't gotten my glue. I haven't gone back out. I need to go to Walmart. So I need to do that, but I just sewed him on with needle and thread. I sewed his legs, his arms, his nose, his beard on with needle and thread. So I guess I could consider this my finish it Friday. This is my finish it Friday that I finished yesterday. So I did have a finish it Friday to show you. I guess you don't have to finish it on Friday. I guess it's like during the week, right? It's during the week, I guess. So I did finish him yesterday. So yeah, it's a finish it Friday. It can be an official finish it Friday. And I have got to find more projects to make. And I think I have one on my radar. I can't make the mice yet. I want to make the Christmas mice, but there is a problem. I'm waiting on the yarn to come from Premier, and they haven't even shipped it yet. So I can't start the mice. But there is a mini stocking in here. I think I showed y'all before. I don't know where it is. Just a minute, because I want to show you again. 37. It's on page 37. I knew it wasn't too far in the book. Okay. I think I'm going to make this. Because I have no crocheted object on my crochet hooks. I have no crocheted object, a whip, I mean. So I think I might make that. So that is what's going on in my yarn room, my craft room, my happy place. Yeah, I've had my coffee. I'm drinking my water. Are you drinking your water? Drink your water, friends. Stay hydrated. And I'm sending my love out over the World Wide Web to you, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Subscribe if you wish. Come join my little family and friends here. I love you. So does God. I'll catch you next time. Bye, friends.